Welcome back to the special edition of Hannity. President Trump is making news over the possibility of pardoning former Arizona Sheriff Joe Arpaio, who was found guilty of criminal contempt last month. In a recent exclusive interview, President Trump told our colleague Gregg Jarrett, quote, "I am seriously considering a pardon for Sheriff Arpaio. He has done a lot in the fight against illegal immigration. He's a great American patriot, and I hate to see what has happened to him." And in an interview with NPR yesterday, Arpaio said he would be honored if President Trump does decide to grant him a pardon. Here with reaction is Fox News anchor and attorney Gregg Jarrett. Greg, congratulations on getting that interview with the president. A lot of people talking about this because of the upcoming, trip. What do you think the outcome of that is going to be and the likelihood of the president issuing a pardon?
You know, I would say there's a better than 50% chance that on Tuesday, when the president speaks at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum, huge venue, that he may take the opportunity then, in front of a very friendly crowd, to pardon Joe Arpaio. Maybe Arpaio will be there. I don't know. But when I spoke to the president, I mean, he really was very moved by the circumstances of this misdemeanor conviction of Sheriff Joe. He felt it was unfair, that, it was a political prosecution that began in the Obama administration's Department of Justice. I looked at a lot of the record on that conviction, and it is very, very questionable. I mean, Arpaio said, look, I simply followed the advice of my lawyer at the time, who did not provide me with all of the restrictions contained in the order. I looked at the order itself. It's vague and ambiguous, and really kind of hard to decide what the restrictions are. If you had put this case in front of a jury, and it probably should be in front of a jury, since jail time is the penalty, he would have been acquitted, I'm pretty certain. So I think the president will probably go ahead and pardon Arpaio. You know, it's a misdemeanor, so we're talking about small potatoes here. And
maybe at this event where you said it's a very, warm welcoming in terms of a supportive constituency that would be in favor of this?
Yeah, the president has a real connection with Arizona, the Grand Canyon state. It was, he made 7 visits there, and it was really the first big venue of the cheering crowds that helped launch his candidacy for president. And it's true, he only won by 3.5% over Hillary Clinton, but, Arizonans really do like Donald Trump. Representative Trent Franks, who heartily endorses a pardon, is going to be there. I mean, he has a lot of fans, and I think this may be the time he pardons Arpaio. It's not like...
Would there be political fallout from that? Because some have said, oh, no, poor Joe Arpaio, because it looked like he was going to get it, but then in the aftermath of Charlottesville and the racial tensions and sort of what's been boiling over in the country, when you kind of put those two in the juxtaposition of them both, is the timing not as favorable as before?
It will be for his many critics in the liberal media. It doesn't matter what the president does. They'll always criticize him. And I think he realizes that. And it's not like, I mean, compare it to the last president, President Obama, who commuted the sentence of Chelsea Manning, excuse me, who stole 750,000 documents, classified documents, leaked them, did damage to national security and the military. You compare it to that, and criminal misdemeanor, is minor compared to what Obama did in commuting the sentence of Chelsea Manning.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the president's going to be moved by what the liberals or the mainstream media think about a decision that he might make. If he feels strong and passionate about it, he's going to do what he wants.
And the president really did feel that, Arpaio was not treated fairly by this court system, and that he has done so much. The president said he has stopped a lot of crime and saved lives, and he said, is there anybody in local law enforcement who's done more to halt illegal immigration than Sheriff Joe? And the president answered his own question and said, absolutely not.
Wow. Okay, well, that's excellent. And you spoke to the man directly, so you would know his personal thoughts on it. Greg, always a great job. Thank you so much.